This is my creative LTM submission. This is just the spawn area for before the game starts. Over here I have the main part of the map. This is supposed to be supposed to give the illusion of being completely submerged in water, and it's just supposed to be overgrown with like plants and moss and stuff. Here's the overhead view. Some interior views would be like the spawn room would be here. All this stuff would be invisible in game. Over here, there's like sniper battlements, some defensive high grounds to defend, and the general mechanics of the game mode I have created is a heist kind of game mode, where you spawn in, you will have a loadout of an assault rifle, shotgun, which would be a pump, SMG, and sniper. If the bolt is okay, that would be preferred, but the silenced bolt can be replaced if you prefer that. And you will go to the enemy base. If I would have spawned in there, oops, didn't mean to do that. If I would have spawned in there, I would run over to here. I would use my SMG or AR or whatever I prefer to try and shoot this, and then I would break through it. These traps obviously prevent us from using your pickaxe because it does too much damage. It's just my balancing form. And then once you get through, it will break this wall, and then you can run through here, up here, and then there will be another wall that you have to get through with a little bit more health because it's harder to defend against, since that one is right next to the enemy spawn room, with more traps to prevent you from using your pickaxe and just hiding around the corner. It's supposed to be exposed so it's not too overpowered for offense. Then there's these windows for the defense to shoot through on their defensive high ground, but I put barriers so they're more like windows and less so you can't just drop down here. And then there's traps so that you can't just camp here, or so you can stand here but you're still kind of exposed. I put trap there so you can't just hide in here. So generally you could stand here, or you could stand here to shoot at this last one. And once you get through that, it'll break the wall again, as usual. And there will be traps down here that you can just land right here. You can go over here, and then try and land there. Last trap, you can land there. And this one only has 100 health, as you can see. So you can just pickaxe it. It'll break through, you'll fall in here, collect all the coins, and you will win the game. And the reason I have this last one at low health is so if one team breaks through all 3 of the barricades, but then, like, for example, they die from a trap or something, so the defense won't run into their own base and collect the coins to win. Any enemy who would get all the way down to the very bottom will easily be able to break that last bomb. It does not kill them, and then they will immediately fall in here, and there's basically no way for them to not win the game unless they respawn. That is just the general mechanics of the game mode. I just threw in some fog and stuff to make it a little bit harder to see people, since there will be no building in this. It'll be just a gunfight. There's some natural high ground, some defensive posts, and it's supposed to be generally challenging for the offense, but that is why this one has less health, because it is the hardest one to attack, with the respawn being right there of the enemy. And that is just the basic mechanics of the game mode. Now I'll just show you in game what it'll look like. So just start game. As you can see, you just have these 4 guns. You may ask why I didn't just use unlimited ammo, and I will explain that in a second. Alright, I forgot to come back to this, but the reason I have limited ammo, I made it so that there's most ammo you can, just so it's unlimited. But I didn't want unlimited ammo because, as I have hidden smoke bombs, smoke grenades around the map, just in this spot, and over here on the complete mirrored side. But I have hidden those there because they can be used, but I don't want them to be used unlimitedly. But I made the respawn time pretty long, and so they can't be used all too much. But they can be very useful for a very coordinated push by the one team. You can throw a smoke bomb here, just go good damage off while you're completely hidden, as if you're defending. It is very hard to shoot people that are in there. You get gassed completely, and trust me, when we tested it, the smoke bombs were very effective. So I made it so the respawn of them are decent, like 5 or 4 minutes or whatever. So you can only use them a couple times per game, but if used correctly, can be the difference between winning and losing. So I hope that using the regular bolt and the SMG will be fine, because I would prefer those for the sake of this game mode. I don't want the silenced SMG because I want it to be loud when you try and attack, because it has the highest DPS. And the bolts, again, it's just making noise. I just don't want there to be many silent snipers. With the amount of fog, it would be hard to tell what people are. So I spawned there. This will be my base. As you can tell, I cannot defend that because it is mine to defend. These traps will kill me though. That was a bad dodge, but you get the point. But that's why you're not supposed to go in your own base. But so I'll run over here. So it may seem like a lot of health, but with 8 people and 20 minutes, it is. I have tested it several times with a group of 16 people, and it is very balanced. Okay, now that it is low enough, as you can, obviously you would just break it, explodes, breaks that wall. You'll have to dodge the traps, you know, get through, run up here. You can take the shortcut if you like, it's not that big of a deal, but and as you can tell, right here you would also be pretty exposed because you're not allowed to hide around the corner. There are people up there, they can shoot at you. There are people there, they can shoot at you. But yeah, generally this is one of the easier ones to get through. That's why I use my health. So I'll just cut to when I break it again. Alright, now that it's low again, I will just blow it up. It explodes, breaks the wall, as last time. You'll dodge these traps. Pretty much the same spots as the first one. But here, there's just one thing I would like to note as a kind of a just a note on a bug that maybe is not supposed to be in the game, but the way, like, see, like that, they had already gone by and I ran into where they stopped, and it will poison me anyways. I do love the mechanics of the new poison traps, but there's just a small bug that I've noticed. I just feel like it would be useful for me if I gave you feedback. Obviously I made this so that their team is not able to jump down from there to here. There is a barrier here, as you can see when I jump. They are not able to jump down from there to here, at least as far as I've been able to try. There may be a really difficult way to do it, but in general I feel like it's unfair high ground, and I've been trying to stop that. Anyways, I will continue on and just break this next part, right? I've done that. As you see, I just broke it, and it would just blow up the wall again, as usual. Obviously, I put that poison trap right there because when you walk right there, it'll trigger it, but it's meant to prevent you from using your pickaxe on the bomb, as usual. So you just hop down here. There's a trap here that you can try and bait, I guess, if you want, but there's really no point. But just generally, it's meant to just trick the people who aren't paying attention, maybe buy the other team that much more time. And once you get down here, it's as simple as you just hop down here, there's that, hop down, grab all the coins, and that's the end of the game. That's how it works. It's similar to a heist kind of game mode, but a little bit reworked. I hope you enjoy it, but yeah, I feel like it could be fun if it was a real game mode. Thank you for your time. Adios.